In this series, I'm going through the current F1 grid and giving you the history behind each team. This week, we're starting with Alpha Tauri. After rebranding for the current 2020 season from Torro Rosso to Alpha Tauri, the team has a whole new identity and brand. The team we now know as Alpha Tauri was originally formed back in 1979 as a Formula 2 team, so let's get into their history. The team we currently know as Alpha Tauri was formed as Minardi in 1979. However, this was not in Formula 1. They began, like many privateer teams of years gone by, in Formula 2. Whilst they enjoyed moderate success in Formula 2, the team's most notable result being their only victory by Michele Alberto in Misano. They used a BMW-powered chassis produced by Fly Automotive Studios, the GM75. They used this chassis as a base for their time in Formula 2, and after leaving the championship, the design was modified and used by other teams for the first few years of the new Formula 3000 championship. The team made the jump up to F1 in 1985, producing the M184 chassis, again designed by Fly Automotive, running a single car for their first season. The team expanded to a second car entry for 1986, however it would take until the 1988 US Grand Prix for the team to score their first points, a 5th place finish by Pierluigi Martini. However, the team would only be moderately successful in the midfield in the late 80s and early 90s. The team would take on Ferrari customer engines for 1991, making the switch from Cosworth engines, and later rebranding to the Lamborghini engines for 1992. The 91 season would mark the team's highest ever finish in the constructors' standings of 7th place. The team began to really struggle in the early 1990s, and the team's decline can be traced back to the 1994 season. Due to the ongoing financial struggles the team had, they merged with another small Italian team, Scuderia Italia, for the 1994 season, rebranding as Minardi Scuderia Italia. However, this rebrand would only last 2 seasons before the team started to switch investors and title sponsors on a more regular basis. The team was purchased by an Australian businessman, Paul Stoddart, weeks before collapsing in 2001, merging it with his Formula 3000 team, European Racing. The results for the team, however, did not improve, and the team kept slipping further and further down the grid. During this period, the team was seen as a popular underdog and gave debuts to drivers such as Fernando Alonso and Mark Webber. Stoddart, however, put the team up for sale in late 2005. Having over 40 bids made for the team, he ultimately chose the bid from Red Bull. The team would be rebranded as Scuderia Torro Rosso for the 2006 season, becoming the Red Bull Junior team. Stoddart, however, made sure he included a clause in the contract to make sure Red Bull would keep the town's base of operations in its local town of Faenza in Italy. The team would use Cosworth engines in its first season, before making the switch to Ferrari engines until 2013. The team claimed their maiden victory in the 2008 Italian Grand Prix with Sebastian Vettel, a truly memorable moment on home soil. The team would then switch between Renault and Ferrari engines during the first few years of the V6 turbo hybrid era, before making the switch to Honda engines for the 2018 season. The newly branded Alpha Tauri team will partake in their first race in the 2020 season whenever or/if the season does get underway. Red Bull switched the team name to promote their new clothing brand Alpha Tauri, giving the team's classic red and navy livery a switch to the new white and navy livery for the 2020 season.